The minute Johnny Depp won the defamation case, every Pirates of the Caribbean fan out there had hopes that he'll return to his famous role as Jack Sparrow, even though he said he won't. But now, rumors are going around that someone else might replace our beloved pirate. Johnny Depp's Captain Jack Sparrow has to be among the most iconic movie characters to date, but the legal mess he and his ex-wife Amber Heard got into cost him a number of high-profile jobs. Fans were hoping Johnny Depp's victory in court would mean the return of his iconic character, but instead, rumor has it that Dwayne Johnson will step into the spotlight. According to a report exclusively obtained by Giant Freakin' Robot, the former WWE wrestler has replaced Johnny Depp in the Pirates of the Caribbean film series. If what they say is true, this franchise starring Dwayne Johnson will be the third spin-off developed by Jerry Bruckheimer and co. It's not going to be well received by fans of the franchise.
Bring her around! Bring her around!
We all remember the Margot Robbie thing, right? When asked about Depp's comeback last year, producer Bruckheimer pretty cleverly said that at the moment it doesn't seem possible, but the future has yet to be decided.
Thank you, Commodore, for getting us ready to make way. We've had a hard time of it by ourselves.
This does make it seem like Depp coming back isn't entirely impossible. But oh well, this update sparked a heated discussion online about whether or not Captain Jack Sparrow would return. But Bruckheimer also confirmed that production's continuing on the other planned spin-offs. There's been no official word from Dwayne Johnson or the producers about The Rock's participation in the franchise.
So what that is, what I had my arm on was very dirty. So I thought, I need a tissue, please,
Even though all of this is still speculation at this point, casting The Rock doesn't seem all that crazy. The dude has good relations with Disney. He made his debut with the Walt Disney Corporation when he agreed to star in the 2007 movie The Game Plan, opposite child star Madison Pettis. A mere 2 years later, he starred in 2009's Race to Witch Mountain. But then, it would be almost a decade before he'd appear in another Disney movie as the lead.
Pam.
He came back to Disney, of course, to voice Maui in the popular Disney Animation Studios movie Moana, and then played Skipper Frank Wolf in Disney's Jungle Cruise with Emily Blunt's Lily Houghton and Jack Whitehall's McGregor Houghton. There have been rumors circulating that Johnson would return for a second Jungle Cruise movie, but it would honestly be more intriguing to see what sort of character Disney would create for him in the Pirates of the Caribbean universe. Is it possible that Johnson will play the villain opposite Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley? Will he be the charismatic hero who could finally help the couple break a curse that has been plaguing them? Or maybe Johnson will direct his own movie and come up with a character who may work well with Johnny Depp in the future. That is, if he ever re-teams with Disney. The Rock will have some pretty big shoes to fill if he replaces Depp. I really hope Depp does reprise his role. I know all of us want our pirate back.
Stole it. Not sure I deserve that.
Let's just assume for a moment that The Rock does end up replacing Depp in the franchise. Would it even work? Well, for starters, Depp isn't an easy actor to replace, whether it comes to acting or looks. If we talk about Johnson replacing him, you have to take into consideration the fact that there's a huge difference between the two actors' physiques. Jack Sparrow is supposed to be scrawny and quick on his feet, and that's something The Rock will have a hard time mimicking. He's a big boy. The other fact is that Sparrow isn't one for confrontation, and pretty much bolts whenever he even senses the slightest of trouble.
No.
With Depp playing him, it seems natural. But imagine Johnson, a 260-pound plus guy running away from danger. It's not fitting at all. There's also the fact that Johnny is Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow is him. He starred in so many of the installments that replacing him will be equivalent to committing a national offense. And lastly, the flair and depth that Depp brought to the captain of the Black Pearl is just not something that can be copied or learned. It just is. Disney already upset its viewers when it decided to just cut Johnny off before the verdict of the trial was even reached. Replacing him would just be another nail in the coffin. But the thing is, besides Disney having an interest in taking him on, The Rock himself is obsessed with the franchise. He said that Pirates of the Caribbean was what inspired him to make Jungle Cruise. Since he saw the trailer for Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl in 2003, the actor had wanted to star in a film based on a Disney attraction. As per Johnson, he had dreamed of this moment 15 years ago. After seeing the initial Pirates of the Caribbean trailer, he remembered thinking that one day he definitely wanted to develop a movie for Disney based on an iconic and legendary ride. Dwayne was still in the early stages of his film career, having starred in The Mummy Returns and The Scorpion King, when Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl was released. But ever since he had that first look at the swashbuckling adventure starring Johnny Depp, he decided to do the same and make a movie based on a Disney ride. And he did. It was Jungle Cruise, one of Disneyland's original attractions that's still in operation today and is featured in other Disney theme parks. So, he might end up being ecstatic about being part of the franchise, but the fans are far from happy about it. One Twitter user said that even though he thinks Dwayne Johnson's a great actor, he can never replace Depp for them. I agree with you, man. Another tweeted saying that they mean no offense to The Rock, but if Disney hasn't apologized to Johnny Depp for what they did to him, then they should. What the company has done instead is put other famous people in Jack Sparrow roles. This just goes to show the kind of company that Disney has turned into. It's just sad at this point, and he isn't wrong there. One person tweeted that they'd been seeing the rumors circulating and couldn't understand two things. One, how could such a respectable actor like Johnson take the role and then be happy about it? Two, how could someone even think about paying money to see it? While these comments might have been hard, they're true. You can expect the people to be okay with whatever you want to do with the franchise or its actors. While Depp might or might not return, who else is part of the Pirates of the Caribbean cast? There's been no official announcement regarding the cast of the movie, but there has been a lot of talk online about what might happen. There have been rumors that both Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley may reprise their roles as Will and Elizabeth Turner in future Pirates films. Since neither character appeared in parts 4 and 5, this is an exciting possibility for many viewers. There's also a lot of interest in fan favorites like Kevin McNally's Joshua Gibbs or Jeffrey Rush's Captain Barbossa, but neither Disney nor the actors, not even Bruckheimer, have said anything about it. Just like most of the details we know about the show, most of what's known about the cast is just guesswork. Well, that was all on whether Dwayne Johnson is replacing Johnny Depp in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. See you in the next video.